गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ 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 गं Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to day 20 of 21 days of chanting to honor Lord Ganesha's birthday. Welcome to everyone who is joining for the first time, and then those of you who have been joining since we started on August 1st. And those of you who have been coming and going, and you're returning now. So it's fabulous. We're on an adventure to expand our consciousness with Ganesha's grace and blessings, Dr. Pillai guiding our soul to come and participate in a global effort to bring in Ganesha consciousness to the whole planet. His birthday is tomorrow, so we have today to dive into a really deep practice with him, because we've been building and building and building on the sounds Om Gum, and the sounds are expanding inside of us. We're breathing it in and out. It's life, it's Ganesha's energy. So some of us have been having some profound experiences. Some are pretty rocky, some are joyous, some are, I don't know what's going on. But then the shift happens in the life. And that's what we want to chant mantras for, meditate, because we want to get into a different realm without having to die from, get out of this physical body and then go into the spiritual realm. We want to experience the spiritual realm as we are alive here on the earth plane. So we are going to be watching Dr. Pillai, a video presentation for a few minutes. He's going to give us a message about Ganesha, so something for our mind to chomp on. And then we are going to let that go. We're going to set our intention for whatever it is that we want the support from Lord Ganesha at this moment in time. Maybe it's to remove obstacles in your family life, in your relationships, with your with respect to your job or your business, or perhaps a new career move, or perhaps it might be financial support. So whatever it is, we want to get the intelligence to find a shortcut, a way out, a way to heal all those areas of our life, if not one or two. So let's get into a state of receptivity after that, and then we will chant Om Gum. I'm going to be saying it pretty quick. It's going to be Om Gum, Om Gum, Om Gum, Om Gum, Om Gum. If you can't keep up with that, because we're going to do it 1,008 times, if you can't keep up with it, then just grab onto the sound Gum. So Gum, G-U-M, is the sound, the seed sound, or the bija in Sanskrit, that builds Ganesha consciousness inside of us. So we'll feed our soul with that sound, and it's going to build, it's going to grow into this beautiful Ganesha experience. And then we will feel success. We will feel as if we are aligned with miracle consciousness. We will feel some shift, maybe some heat, or some insight might come. Some resolution to one of our problems might all of a sudden be there, or just that sense that everything is going to be okay. So we want to then come back afterwards, after the chanting, and we will have a little bit of a chat and open discussion if you want to hang out for that. So let's get into it now with a message from Dr. Pillai, and then we will come back afterwards for our chanting session.
Ganesha and superhuman powers. Originally, this was what I intended to do for the webcast that I was planning to do for Ganesha's birthday. But in the video clip that I did for you 2 days ago, I somehow forgot, and then my staff reminded me that earlier you said that you would be talking about superhuman powers. Yes. So what I would do then for the webcasts predominantly is how superhuman powers can be obtained through the interaction with Ganesha. Ganesha simply means one who is the Lord of angels. Ganas. Ganas are angels. The angels have superhuman powers because they are not humans. And he is the Lord of the angels. And why he is the Lord of the angels? Because he knows the secret of all siddhi powers. Siddhi powers are super normal, superhuman powers. It's not just mythology when we talk about superhuman powers. It is literally, at least within the context of the Indian gods and goddesses, I know personally and also supported by scriptures, they are so. But then one has to know the methodology of it. What is a superhuman power? Superhuman power is that you cannot do something on your own because of human limitations. But whereas if you use an angel, then the angel can do a better job. Even in Jesus Christ's case, when he was arrested, he mentions to Peter, look, if my father had really wanted to help me, he would have sent an angel to fight the Romans, but he did not send it. So angels can do things that we cannot do. But there is a science behind this. What supernormal powers are associated with Ganesha? All kinds of powers, but primarily the power to know ahead of time the problems and then uh, avoid that problem. So avoid the danger that has not yet come. And how to know, you cannot know with human reasoning or logic. So you need to process what Ganesha processes, like the infrasound intelligence. That's why he has an elephant face. The elephants have the ability to process infrasound. The humans can't do that. They will go crazy. They cannot hear, first of all, but the brain does process, can process the infrasound, but then it will create problems. So the infrasound gives elephant the ability to control its family miles away, because and then they communicate at the infrasound level, which we cannot hear because it is 20 hertz below, which is the human hearing range. And this is just give you a simple science behind Ganesha's elephant head. I will focus on at least two of superhuman powers. One is to avoid the danger that has not yet come, and the other is the ability to do things faster and more efficiently, because that needs superhuman intelligence. So these will be the two Siddhi powers that I'll be discussing during this webcast. God bless.
So there you have it. We're going to get into some superhuman powers through the sound vibrations. And so thank you so much for joining, everyone. Let's get settled into a preparatory meditation where we can align with the divine. So closing your eyes, putting your attention internally. Focus on the base of the spine and also down the legs, into the feet and toes. Imagine a reddish orangish light pouring down from the base of the spine all the way into the feet, even through the soles of the feet into the ground. So we'll call on Ganesha to remove the obstacles inside. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Now imagine a beam of light shooting up your backbone, piercing all the chakras that are stacked up on top of one another in the spine of your subtle body. This light pierces the top of the skull and goes into the space up, 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 like a searchlight sending out an SOS to Ganesha to come in and support your chanting practice, your meditation. Imagine two beams of light entering your eyes, piercing them, filling them up with light. Two beams of light enter the ears, piercing the eardrums and going into the brain. The whole inside of your head lights up. Your face feels the heat of the light. Two beams of light shoot up the nostrils. A beam of light goes into the mouth, pierces the tongue, lights up the tongue, the back of the throat, and the whole mouth begins to expand with light. A beam of light enters the spot between your two eyebrows, pierces the forehead, and goes deep into the brain, where it enlivens the third eye in the middle of the brain. And finally, a beam of light descends from above, pierces the top of your skull. Feel it drilling in to your brain. That light penetrates the skull, activates all the neurons in your brain. The whole body lights up. Dr. Pillai appears before you in a light that embraces your whole body, penetrates your being, enlivens your soul. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Continue to feel the embrace of the light around your whole body, penetrating into your soul, enlivening your connection to the sounds Om Gam, and we'll begin our practice. Focus your attention on the third eye, the spot between your two eyebrows, just above the bridge of your nose, and then move up about an inch into your forehead. Penetrate your brain with your attention and light. Om gum 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 om gum. Imagine the light exploding beyond the third eye in all directions, shifting dimensions beyond this third dimensional earth plane existence. The light is shooting out, seeking out healing energy from dimensions beyond this dimension. And now move into the front of your brain, the frontal lobe. Imagine the sounds Om Gum sweeping back and forth across the forehead from left to right to left, back and forth, sweeping energy. Om Gum 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 Om gum. The light shifts beyond the frontal lobe in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now feel or imagine the light lighting up the right and left brain, the back of the brain, inside the brain. The sound is swirling around, going round and round in the brain. Om gum 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 Om gam 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 om gam. The whole brain is lit up, inside, outside. Allow it to explode in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now focus your attention on the eyeballs. Keep them steady and still and receive two beams of light entering either eye. Om gam 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 Om gam. The light explodes beyond the eyes in all directions. Shift dimensions. Focus your attention on your ears. Receive two beams of light in either ear, piercing the eardrums, penetrating the inside of your head. Your brain lights up. Om gam 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 Om Gam. The light explodes beyond the ears in all directions. Shift dimensions. Two beams of light shoot up the nostrils, continuously cleansing the nostrils with light and the sound vibrations. Om gam 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 Om gum 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 Om gum. The light explodes beyond the nostrils in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now receive a light beam into your mouth, piercing your tongue, lighting up the tongue, even into the back of the throat. And feel the expansion in the mouth, the light and the sounds. Om gum 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 om gum. The light explodes beyond the mouth in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now the whole head is lit up. Feel the light even going out into the aura, connecting with the energy bodies, breathing in and out the light and the sound vibrations. Pour your attentional energy into your throat. Imagine a laser beam of blue light piercing your Adam's apple in your throat. This beam of light is a healing light. It diffuses stubborn karma in the throat. Fill the whole neck up with blue light, even into the shoulders, the chest, the upper back, and also down the arms and hands. This blue light is cleansing. The negative congested energies are being released with the light and the sounds. Om gum 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 Om gum, 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 om gum. The light explodes beyond the throat in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pour your attentional energy down your body, the core of your body. Light up all the organs, release any toxins, making you to feel sluggish. In your energy, release it with the light and the sounds. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum. Om gum. The light explodes beyond the body in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pour your attentional energy down your legs, even into the bottom of the feet, the soles of the feet. Allow the light to go into the ground. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum. Om gum. The light explodes beyond the legs in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now imagine the light coming back up into the feet, up the calves and shins, the knees. Light them up. Light up the legs, the thighs, the pelvic region. And bring your attention into the chakra system. Base of the spine, navel, in the pelvic region, in the belly. Heart center, throat chakra, middle of the brain, top of the brain, crown chakra. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gam 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 om gam. The chakras are on fire. They're lit up. And imagine your whole body lighting up. From head to toe, even in the aura around your body, from head to toe. Om gam 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 om gam. Embrace the light of Ganesha, the sound vibrations, the supersonic vibrations. Inside, outside, all around. Shift dimensions. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul. Peace to the environment, peace to the world, peace to all beings. Embrace the light of Dr. Pillai, thanking him for guiding your soul to come and participate in this practice that honors Ganesha consciousness inside of you. Thank everyone for contributing to the energy. Pray for whatever it is that you want from Lord Ganesha. And then pray for those who need it the most in the world, especially people who are really, really, really struggling. Food, clothing, shelter, medicine, clean water, education. And unconditional love and support. And just relax, let go. Slowly, slowly come back. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So thanks for joining those of you who need to go. See you tomorrow for Lord Ganesha's birthday, our final day of chanting together. It's going to be explosive. Big party going on. So we'll see you tomorrow. Those people who want to stay, then we are going to take a look at the chat and see what's going on as far as what people are sharing, what their experiences are, maybe answer any questions. And in the meantime, I'll pop up just the reminder, last call to enlist in Ganesha's Preeminent Angels Combo Program. Dr. Pillai is initiating everyone into Enlist Angels and Gods, Ganesha's Essential Plus birthday ceremonies, a double blessing approach to enlist supreme destiny changing intervention. So there's some really powerful vortexes or vortices. They're so super spiritual. And you go there and you're just spinning. And there's one in particular that I love going to. It does change the destiny. It's called Destiny Changing Temple in English, roughly translated, or in general, that's what it means. And that's what it does. So that's part of this package. And if you really, really want to come out of this stuck state that you find yourself or your family is in, there's just seems to be no way out. That vortex gets activated inside of you because we're all doing this by proxy. Nonetheless, it gets done. So it works. And that's just one. So there are some really powerful remedies that are going to be done on our behalf. And again, Ganesha is the first and foremost. Across the cultures, across the traditions, they call him something different. But it's the same consciousness. To remove that screen that separates us from God, there's this veil or screen. We can see through it, but we can't remove it. It's like having a glass ceiling and you can't burst through it. You can see, you can experience, oh my God, look at what it's like there in heaven. So as Christ said, bring the heaven to the earth now. But that's Ganesha's job, is to break through that. And our efforts, chanting, meditating, praying, participating in sponsoring these services, not only help ourselves, but help the whole planet. So see what you can do. And God only knows what you can do. So please don't stress out, but we just want to make sure this is, we're keeping you on track. Because Dr. Pillai said, hey, we need these people to get the blessings. So that's what it is. All right, so let's see what's happening on the chat. Randy is saying less pressure again, this time in the back of the skull. Hey, it's working around you. That's great. So that's what happens. We keep chanting this, the keys that unlock the secrets to Ganesha consciousness inside of us. We already have all these divine beings inside of us. We just don't know how to communicate with them. So when we feel the brain lighting up or energy moving, then it means that we're really communing with this divine being, and he's speaking to us in a way that we understand, maybe through a sensation, a feeling, energy, a lightness, a release of something, an expansion, or could be like vice grips, something is really strong and trying to break through whatever the blocks that you have in your thinking process. You're very welcome. Anjali is saying, thank you for the beautiful meditation. Randy's saying, I made a golden Ganesha today. Cool. Sharon is saying here, I'm so grateful to Ganesha, Babaji, Suchita, and all the participants here. Absolutely. Very welcome, Manjula. Sarita. Lots of gratitude. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And that's what Radha has posted here on Play Center Practice. Ganesha gives the power to avoid the danger that has not yet come. So how do we know what lies ahead? Our karma comes out of nowhere, and it seems like, hey, we're on track and we're doing what we need to do. And then all of a sudden, some lifetime karma comes in and says, payback. So that's dangerous. So Ganesha inside of us will keep us steady, keep us focused. And then if it comes, it will be diverted. So that's why we pray or we meditate or chant, participate in remedies, and go on to the vortices, these energy centers in India, that even if you go there, it's nothing like going with Dr. Pillai, because he already sends the energy ahead of time, because he's in a different realm. Yes, he looks like he's here physically with us, but he is being guided by the divine, the Tamil Siddha tradition, and the divine beings who are saying, hey, you're the guy. You're the guy who can enliven these energy centers, these temples, or they might be, rocks or caves or power spots. Let's just call it that. So whatever the power spot is, it needs to get unlocked. And someone who can handle that intensity of holding on to that hot key, because it's pretty intense. And many of us know when we've gone to those temples, especially in the beginning, I remember people were vomiting, like just falling over and dizzy. And there's so much energy when you go with Dr. Pillai, because he's not just taking you for a tour. You're going to get worked on inside out. So it's kind of more comfortable, let's say, doing it by proxy, because you're in your own home and it's getting done, although you can feel, lightheaded, or feel like a lot of energy is coming and things are, being pulled out of you or drilled into you. Like the other day when I was sharing about was like someone was like drilling into my head, and it was such a painful headache, like making me to feel like throwing up headache. And I knew it was during the new moon, and that's always, Pradosham is a couple of days before that. Then the 14th moon is Ganesha Chaturthi, which is like this moon that, it's explosive with Ganesha energy, and then the new moon, ancestor energy. So right around those, that's a cosmic event. You look up in the sky and you see that's what's happening. And then that energy is inside of us, and the moon represents our mind. So our mind felt like my mind was getting drilled, and things were being released and so on. So that's what happens when we participate in these kinds of rituals and services, and we get that activated inside of us. So if you are participating in any of the Ganesha services, you may feel a little bit out of sorts. So please take care. Take care of yourself. Make sure that you're hydrated. Make sure that you don't do too many mundane things like running around, although I'm not really sure people can run around these days because of COVID, which is kind of a spiritual blessing in disguise. You don't have to make excuses to stay home. So, take care and get lots of rest, although some people may not be able to rest because there's so much energy coming in. So just to let you know that that's natural, because some people go, oh my God, I feel so sick, or I feel like my, brain's on fire, my body's on fire, I'm shaking. So just take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. And then, if you need to, just take some time out from mundane conversations as well. You might feel really like edgy or touchy, or, hypersensitive. You might have ringing in your ears and you just can't handle, a conversation that's going sideways about whatever is going on the news, or, gossip, whatever is going on. You just feel like it's fingernails on a chalkboard, So just excuse yourself, and then go take care of yourself. So Radha has also posted, Pillai Center Practice, the link to the specials for you to take a look at. And that's the thing too, is even though you may think, oh, I can't afford it, that's fine. God only knows what you can do, but read about it. Read, because knowledge is power. So we want to be empowered. Not that you're going to like, hey, I have all this power. You want to feel the energy, the intelligence coming from you gaining that insight. Sue is saying here, had a huge headache today, felt out of sorts, dizzy. I asked Dr. Pillai and Ganesha help. It helped. Good. So that's, again, Sue, thank you so much. So it is, we're building this consciousness. We're building it and building it and building it. And it's expanding and it's contracting. So you're going to feel like that you're breathing in and out this energy. So it's not through your breath, the air that you breathe in and out, but it's an energy that's breathing in and out of you. So it might feel like it's bumping up against something. Some people feel like my heart exploded, and your heart didn't explode, but the energy felt like that. Or you just felt like your brain was. So once again, take showers, like just, even if they're 60-second showers, you're just wash it away, cleanse. So showers are very cleansing. So they don't have to be like full on, soap it down, or, you just go in. If you can do 5 showers a day, Dr. Pillai says that the siddhas will be very happy, because you're cleansing the energy that you pick up. You don't even know that you're picking up. You're absorbing energy all the time. Yes, Guillaume is saying here, right now in Lisbon is 21st already. Should I do another meditation for his birthday? Yes, definitely. I keep doing meditations even after his birthday. So this is what happens. We get together and we chant for 21 days, and then we go, okay, cool. Okay, now what? You just got a blessing from Ganesha. You're his BFF now. So keep chanting. Keep honoring him, keep talking to him, keep praying and asking for his support. Get an image of him, even if you can have a small image, a crystal image, and then you just can, hold it in your hand. And then you just meditate, imagine the crystal, the lights going all directions, and this is your touchstone, and you're shifting dimensions with it. Or you can have like an image of his axe, which I have here. These have all been energized at Astraved Remedy Center. So this axe represents cutting the karma. So you're just always cutting it. It may seem, oh, look at it, it's just a little thing. But this is the symbol of it. And it also looks like a key. So it's like it unlocks or cuts through that which you cannot, you know, peel away. So keep chanting to Ganesha, keep meditating on Ganesha. And the course is going to stay open for, and because it's an evergreen course, the 8 initiations, you can buy one at a time, or you can buy the whole thing. Better price point if you do, value for your bang for buck. So that's going to be, maybe Ganesha will, all of a sudden you get the money to go and do that. So either do it one by one or do it all together. So it's going to be evergreen, meaning you can have access to it forever. And just because his birthday, you maybe weren't able to participate in these 8 days or whatever it's been now, 6, 7 days of the initiations, then you can get it afterwards. If that's what Ganesha wants you to do, it's awesome. Nalini is saying here, thanks, boundless gratitude for such a strong and fervent chanting session to all of the global community. Dr. Pillai Sutrita, you're very welcome, Nalini. Debbie's saying, I was a bit distorted as well, but I did deep breathing and felt better. Very good. Pillai Center Practice, Radha has posted here, you're cordially invited, chanting call to honor Goddess Vyasa Draupadi. The topic is Goddess Vyasa Draupadi. Time is August 20th at 9 p.m. Pacific time, so that'll be midnight every day until August 31st. Awesome. And then the meeting, the Zoom meeting for that chanting of Goddess Draupadi is in the link that Pillai Center Practice, Radha has posted there, as well as the ID, the passcode. So check that out. And then Radha's also posted the number for the New York. Okay. Lulu's saying here, I'm praying for the frontline staffs in our condo being abused by the property manager. Oh my goodness, so sorry to hear that. Nalini is saying, that's great about the goddess Draupadi, Vyasa Draupadi. She had a dream about the goddess Vyasa Draupadi the night before. Looking forward to enjoying the Fire Labs. Many thanks to Dr. Pillai. Rod has posted here, now you're Ganesha's BFF, so best friend forever. So keep chanting and praying to him even after we finish our 21 days of chanting. Absolutely. Holding the small Ganesha statue or having a picture of him. Even if you don't have it, it's not, maybe it's not reasonable right now to have that because there'll be too many questions asked at your household. That's fine. Then you can just, you know, download something on your phone and then have it on your phone. Katie is saying, I decided to eat the mango I offered Lord Ganesha a few days ago. To my surprise, I found Ganesha's trunk inside the mango. I still can't believe it. What does it mean? That's a sign that Ganesha is saying, hey, thanks for giving me the mango and here. So the trunk represents the Kundalini energy going up the spine. Fabulous. She's giving you blessings. All right, I think I've gone through all the questions or the comments. If I didn't, then please repost. If there's any burning questions, shared experiences. Well, it's an exciting 24 hours. We're going to be merging fully with Ganesha's energy and just take a note or observe what's going on inside of yourself and try to think back to, or if you've been keeping a journal, that's cool. Think back to 21 days ago. Look at how fast that went. And what would we have been doing with our time if we weren't chanting? Probably not anything that would be significantly getting us to this point. And then just note to self, what are the miracles that have happened? So miracles don't have to be you won a lottery, although that's pretty cool. It can be that you just feel so much more energetic, you feel inspired, you feel more joy, you feel like you're connecting with this consciousness that you want to continue to grow and then call on to help to remove obstacles in your life. And look at the relationships, look at what your perspective is, observe your perspective of how you perceive people in your life, at your workplace or in your neighborhood. Maybe you have more patience and ease to be with them, and maybe doors are opening for you. So take note of all these are miracles. These wouldn't have happened necessarily without you connecting with this preeminent being who is inside of you. So we're unlocking the secrets of it. So we're going to be fully merging with Ganesha tomorrow, and everyone is ready. They've created a really strong foundation, a strong divine Wi-Fi connection with Ganesha. So when Dr. Pillai comes in and he gives us that energy during this chanting session, we're going to be really rocking, but we'll be able to hold it. We'll be able to stay steady and absorb it or feel it moving through the body. Katie is saying, I found a shaped trunk near the mango, big seed. Now I'm eating for years this tasty fruit. I've never found anything like this before. I promise I keep the trunk. Okay, great. Reflections is saying here, this has been such an uplifting experience spending it here with everyone. I thank Lord Ganesha for bringing us all together and for getting to know you all better. Peace and Sitaram. Lovely. Sue saying, I'm ready to rock. Oh yeah, we're going to do that. We will. And that's why we're here with Dr. Pillai, because we want to experience what does it mean to evolve spiritually. I don't want to just chant mantras and pray and hope it all works out. I want to feel the throb of the universe moving through me and hold that, not just like it's bouncing me around. I want to feel it inside of me. I want to feel it breathing, that energy in all my chakras. I want to know that Ganesha is my number one. And I am going to experience that consciousness that bursts through all the blocks inside of me energetically, and then in my life as well. So God helps us when we help ourselves, and we all did that. So congratulations, we're almost there. One more day and we're going to really get that party started. So keep chanting Ganesha throughout the day until we meet again, and we'll come together and we'll be able to hold hands energetically, etherically, virtually, and then feel Dr. Pillai really pouring it on. So Marius is saying, Ganesha bless you all from the crowns of your head to the soles of your feet, every word you speak, all the food you eat. Beautiful. Deb saying, what is the significance of putting a clay Ganesha in the ocean? Okay, so clay Ganesha is much like the coconut. We use it as a surrogate. So Ganesha, the clay, is something that can be dissolved away into the ocean, into water. So it's clay, mud, pottery. And then what happens is you sponsor a clay Ganesha or many clay Ganeshas, and then they dress them up as the Ganesha. They put little shawls on them. They put different markings on them. They pray for several days. And then at the end, they say your name, and you think of them taking on your karma. So your karma is your thought process. So how do we can't scrub our brain like with a brain brush. So we use that surrogate technology to absorb, just like we would absorb all the negativity or the blocks in our progress or whatever the storyline is that we're experiencing to date. We would put it in the coconut and just go smash the coconut. You can do that. But the clay Ganeshas are traditionally offered on his birthday. That's what he loves the most. So he is each and every one of the clay Ganeshas, and there's thousands that are done. Like, it's amazing what they do. And the priests are there, the Vedic specialists are there chanting and praying for you, saying your name, saying, the people that you sponsor it for. And then it gets, at the birthday, it gets taken away from that vortex and put into the ocean in an energy vortex that is for Ganesha consciousness. And then it just goes back into the sea, and then it washes away your sins, your mistakes, the missing the mark, the blocks in your life. So that's the significance of it in a nutshell, in general. All right. Any other questions, comments, shared experiences? Okay. Okay, Debbie. I mean, you can sponsor the clay Ganesha. It's not very expensive. It's very like a Starbucks, Frabala coffee. So try it out. What's the best time for doing puja for Ganesha? All day. All day, all night. You can just do, and it doesn't have to be full on puja. So puja is like offering something from the earth. So food, and then water, candle or ghee lamp for the fire. And then the air element is incense, and then the space is flowers. So those 5 elements that make up everything inside of us, we want to offer it to offer those items to Ganesha that represent those different elements. So then we can give him something, and then he can give the energy into that. And then you feel this alchemy or this transformation of the energy from the spiritual realm to the material realm, the physical realm. So anytime is good. You can offer all of it, or you can just offer a little bit of water. At minimum, everybody has water, a glass of water. So limes you can offer. Yep. Lemons. Okay, everyone, let's wrap it up. So have an amazing rest of your day or your evening. You're gonna, if you're like me, I'm gonna jump over to the initiation course, and I'm gonna listen to the recording or watch the recording of Dr. Pillai, one of the initiations, which have been so amazing. Please, if you can, pray to Ganesha to get these initiations at some point. Get them done this year. And they're really, really empowering. Your whole being shifts, your attentional energy, the thoughts that you think, you used to think, they just don't even bother you. They kind of bounce off, that if they're not serving your highest and best. And then people in your life start to shift and change and support you. And it's like, what? How does this happen? Well, that's what an initiation does with the Sadguru. He will say, okay, you're connected to this certain energy. Now go in your life and have Ganesha be a part of your life. And then use that Ganesha that's, specifically introduced, where you're initiated into him. and then see right away. As soon as you do it, things shift. So please make sure that you explore it. And then if you can, participate. It's awesome. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Thank you, Radha, for posting the notes on the chat and supporting everyone here. Whoever else is here from Pillai Center, thank you so much. And everybody here who has been jumping on either right from the beginning or coming and going, please come back tomorrow for our final chanting session to honor Lord Ganesha's birthday and feel the energy and experience it. And the grace and blessings of Dr. Pillai will take you into realms that you can't even imagine yourself going, and then your life will change thereafter for the better. So God bless you all. Have an amazing rest of your day and evening. Keep chanting, and we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.